Okay, we're either going to get an underhook or we're going to get an overhook, depending on where they're at. You know, maybe their hand happened to be low. Maybe they, pummeled in for an underhook. I don't know. But let's talk about those scenarios. From here, I close the distance. I got an underhook. Okay? Where do I position myself? First of all, I can grab the waist. I can grab the shoulder. And that's kind of going to depend on, like size ratio. Like, my size compared to him, how big he is, what he has in his hand. I don't know. Right? So let's just start with the waist. Okay? First things first, in order for him to be effective with his takedowns, for the most part, I don't want him to compromise my base, and I want to lock his hips down. Okay? I'm going to be on the inside of his hand, his wrist here. Okay? I'm grabbing the waist, and I'm driving my hips into his hips. I want to do this for a couple different reasons. First of all, I want to nullify his ability, again, to compromise my posture. Get my head down to the ground with the headlock. Get it lying down like this. Yeah, exactly. If I'm here like that, I'm in trouble. Right? So if my butt is out, okay? So, do it again. I'm standing right behind his hips. Right? And I'm pulling his hips in, and I'm driving my hips in this way. And this also allows me to move him around. If I want to take him somewhere, if I want to get him out of the room, or right, if I want to off balance him, if I'm doing this, and I don't have that hand, start punching me in the face. Boop, boop. He's going to be stable moving, right? Even if that hand is free and move, he has to worry. He has to look where he's going. He has to worry about his base, right? It's going to take away. But, of course, I want to have my hand here. Even if I'm not able to get this, and he gets it away from me, and I'm moving, take it away, start punching, I just want to keep it there. I can do this, just keep it in line, punch. I'm just following. Does that make sense? Okay. So, if I can sandwich him up against something, great. Just for now, we'll be in open space. We're going to talk about this. So, boom, I block. I'm pulling the inside, I'm locking my hip up, and I'm moving him. Okay, I have a couple options once I'm in this position. Okay, I don't want to sacrifice my position to get a certain thing. Okay, so if I'm going to throw a knee, I want to make sure I have a good base. I can throw to the groin, I can throw to the body, but I'm going to get right back in base. I don't want to be like, I'm going to throw a big knee, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to throw my head backwards. I want to make sure everything is based. Okay, so when I'm here, I have my position. I can knee here this way. I can knee to the body. Typically, when you knee to the body or to the groin, they don't really want to eat those too much. Then they start to do this. They put their head to the right. Right? That's where we can start to grab the head. I can go to the head. I can elbow to the head. If I'm throwing knees, and it's not really having an effect. I have my elbows in tight. It's just short. But it's my body behind them. So when I'm here, and let's say I'm throwing knees, that's not working, but I can go this way, here. I can go across. Now, why am I throwing elbows and not punches? Well, you can break your hands really easy. Unfortunately, these aren't really made to punch hard things very often, right? Yeah. They break very easily, right? So, skull is very hard. This is like one of the hardest parts of the pet. And when someone's moving, right, we can hit those hard parts and we can crack our hand. Now we have one hand blocked. Okay? So I like blocking with my elbows and forearms. I like hitting with my elbows and forearms. These are harder. You will not feel it, but they will. They cut very easily as well. Okay, they cut people really easily as well. They can knock people out. And it's a short distance tool. I'm already in the clinch, right? Now that I'm in the clinch, it's like I don't need. The other thing that people forget about is the head. I'm tying this up. I have his waist, so I want to make sure, like, especially when we get into weapons, it's like, if he's got a knife, I can't let go of this. Okay? Whether I'm on the inside or the outside, now I can use my head. Boom, 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 boom. Fuck the case. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, it's another reason why you do not let anybody get close to your face. Ever. Right? You do not let anybody get this close to it. Boom. That's how it starts. And it's just a quick one. Again, another tool that can be done in close that's very hard that can knock and cut people very easily. Okay? So, if I'm in here, I can use my head this way. I can use my knees. I can use my elbows. And I can move them all the while. Okay? So, let's just play with that just a little bit. You'll notice I'm not getting on my toes and my feet aren't too close together when I'm throwing a knee. But I don't have good balance here. I'm keeping my leg on the outside, staying nice and balanced, and keeping my head over my hips. And if he's going to move me, I want to keep this. Move me, please. Thank you. It's gonna be a little bit more difficult. I'm underneath the center of mass. I'm a little bit low. I have a good base. Move me now. My feet got too close together, right? Make sure you're a little bit low to the ground. That your head is always over your head. I'm locking that head down to take away his strength and leverage. Just focus. Cool?